Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku and I'm here to review episode 3 of Alice to Zouroku. So we are now at episode 3. Did Alice to Zouroku pass the 3-episode test for you? For me? Yes it did. It's clear that it's going to be going down a darker path, and there are some dark elements, you know, intertwined here and there, like for example with this episode, Minnie C about to kill, you know, Sana, even though she's not really supposed to because the facility needs Sana. Minnie C just wants to use Sana's power to bring back her husband. What's interesting about Minnie C is that she did not originally have the Dream of Alice power. She was a regular human and stuff, no powers whatsoever, and then after her husband died, you know, after his work over in the Air Force, she just dreamt about his arms being wrapped around her because it was just so comforting, and that made her stable, and his arms were her power. So when she thinks of his arms, they appear, which is kind of creepy. Just the arms. You know, this was actually shown to us in the first episode when we saw Minnie C, you know, floating around on like the palm of the hand, the husband's hand. And you know, when Minnie C was talking about her husband before we got the revelation that he's, you know, dead and stuff like that, I knew something was up. Because she was saying, she kept on talking about him so much, so I'm just like, okay, what's up with this husband? Is he dead? Or is there actually a guy that has the Dream of Alice power? Because I thought it was only just for women. But, because she was saying how her husband also enjoys the physical examination, so I'm just like, wait, so there are guys that also have the Dream of Alice powers? But then later on we see that, oh no, they're expecting just the arms. Kind of like how the people are inspecting the pigs, which these people are actually the good guys and are on Sana's side. We find out that Ryu and this other lady who also has a Dream of Alice power is here to protect Sana and is going after the facility. So it's pretty cool that more people know about the Dream of Alice power but aren't trying to, you know, experiment on them. Instead, these people are helping out others. And I wonder how many cases they've had to take upon, like, you know, this sort of situation with helping other people who had the Dream of Alice power. Sana has a tracker on her, but unfortunately that doesn't do much because she quickly gets kidnapped by Minnie C. Ryu, though, is actually a pretty cool dude. I really like this guy a lot because we've seen him here and there in the previous episode and the previous episode before that, but we didn't really know what his deal was. Same with the girl he was with, the girl with the Dream of Alice power. But turns out he's, you know, a part of the facility, like this other facility as well, you know, helping out Sana and stuff, and even suggests that maybe she should live with Zouroku. And I didn't think this topic would be brought up so soon. I thought that she would just be hanging around the family for a little while, but never actually really be adopted, sort of like you could say a family friend, or like a foster, really, more of like a foster child sort of thing. But no, they're actually considering Zouroku adopting Alice. That'd be pretty cute. We see that Zouroku still has a bit ways to go when it comes to, you know, being friendlier towards others, because he comes off pretty harsh to Sana, and it makes sense why, because, you know, she did, you know, create a bunch of pigs and they were all roaming all over the place, but still, Zouroku needs to take a few chill pills. We want to lower that blood pressure. We don't want him to pop a vessel or anything. It would be really sweet to see Sana rub off on Zouroku and make him a more sweet of a guy. I mean, Sana does like Zouroku's company, but still, he's still really harsh in the way how he deals with situations. There is another way around things, as Ryu pointed out. And Ryu is so cool. I can't wait to see more of this man. So right now, Alice is kidnapped by Minnie C, and Minnie C is going to try to use Alice to bring back her husband. Will she be successful? Probably not. Let me know your thoughts on this episode, if you're going to continue Alice to Zouroku, if you're dropping it, if you're holding it off for the side, waiting until a dub comes out, or you just, you know, want more episodes to come out afterwards so you can binge watch it at the end. Let me know your plans with Alice to Zouroku. And catch me later as I review Little Witch Academia. I'm your female otaku. Sign.